guys, and welcome back for some more Creativerse. Today, R38 was released, and I am so excited. It is all about machine evolving. The machines have evolved. We're getting better and better and easier to understand because I have struggled in the past, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I have struggled with some of these machines and have always been wanting to use them. And today they gave us 5 new machines, and guys, I have figured them out and I'm so excited for them. And so we'll just go through it right now. So we had 5 machines. First of all, we had 5 machines introduced. They were the sensor pad, and we have a loot spawner, a mob spawner, and a block phaser, and an arc sign. So first thing, we'll start with this arc sign. I have hooked up all of the machines. I've played around a little bit with them, and if I can understand them, surely you guys can understand them. I always say I'm not the brightest. I want to say I'm not the brightest tool, but I mean I'm not the sharpest tool in this shed. See, I can't even, guys. So anyways, this is the sign. So what it does is the arc sign puts up a light like an LED above whatever you're trying to put up or in front of or wherever you want it. So you can make this as big as you want it or as big as it will go, and you can color it by adding in the color just like the regular signs when you have these signs. And if I were to click on this, you would see color equals yellow and then the word. It does, and then it disappears. The sign, arc sign, does the very same thing. So if I click on this, you'll see that my output message is stone. And if I wanted to make that blue, I could do this real easily. Turn it into blue and make sure you save, others it won't work. And then step on this pressure plate to trigger it. Stone. Now you don't need to have a pressure plate. You don't need it hooked up to, you don't, let's say you have to have a trigger point. Yes, you have to have either a switch or a pressure plate, but you could have that somewhere else. You don't have to make it where you step on it and it would show up. You can have these just on all the time. I just did this for just this little update thing. So you could have them showing, like if you wanted them on the chest like this, you could, and you could have them showing all of the time, or you could make it to where you stepped on a pressure plate and it would show up, or flip a switch and you could have them all rigged up to these sensors or this arc sign and different ones, and turn them all on at once. So there's that. That does require sending a message from this pressure plate or whatever your trigger point is to the receiver and back. So you do have this one going to and from. Some of the other ones are just to. So then the next thing, real quick, I'm not going into a big long tutorial. I don't do tutorials. I suck at doing tutorials. I'm just explaining what this update is about, and that is it. So there will be plenty of other people that here on YouTube that will do wonderful tutorials. Not me, guys, because it's not my thing. So anyways, here we are. This is the phaser. See what it did? This is the block phaser, basically. I just spawned a pixie, guys. These are too close together. I'm giving my secrets before they happen. So this is what they're calling the block phaser, right? So what it is you put down a block or whatever group of blocks, and you, like this one's highlighted. Again, I'm trying not to go into tutorials, but I just feel like this one might be a little confusing. You only want, like, this is your starting block. This is what you want it to look like. So this is what is above the phaser. So this is what you start out with. This is what you're going to end up with, the one in green. And so it makes the block disappear. So essentially you could have this rigged up to where you can make a whole wall disappear. So you can make a whole wall disappear. Guys, I can't talk today. I don't know what my issue is. I guess I'm too dang excited for this update, apparently. But anyways, so you can make this whole wall disappear and come back if you want, or not come back. I guess. I think you have. I think it automatically comes back, but I don't know, guys. That's just what that is. That's what that does. It phases things out. So then, as you saw just a second ago, this is the mob spawner. This is a sensor pad. This is a sensor pad. That I don't want to step on anything real quick. Here, this is the mob spawner, loot spawner. So as you saw that when I step on this sensor, a pixie will appear. I have it set to a pixie. So if I were to come up here and click N on this, you have different types. You can have them set to aggressive as well. This is just all of the mobs that you can have spawn here, which is nice. It even includes those wonderful ghost mobs that are only on at Halloween, which means I think you can have these spawn anytime you would like, which is really awesome. So you could make, like in my underground world, I could make it to where only these, or not only, but a lot of these mobs that will spawn, that I want to have spawn, will be ghost mobs, which is really cool, really cool. So let's just have that. And then you can make it aggressive to where they attack you or whoever walks in onto that, pressure plate. And you can have it make it where it requires loot to activate it. So I think that's really cool and really neat. You could have your friend walk into a room and a whole bunch of things attack him, basically. Isn't that nice? I don't know that he'll be your friend anymore, but anyway, so that is the mob spawner, and let me out. Then this is the loot spawner, so that when I stand on this, maybe not. Where to go? Do I not have it hooked up anymore? It must have. I guess I didn't, apparently. No, I have it. It's hooked up. No, I don't want to hook up to the light down there. Why did I just hook up to the light down there? Okay, so why isn't me? It might be because of what I have it set to, maybe. Okay, so guys, this one is a little bit more confusing. This I figured it out. So you hook up your sensor to this loot spawner, just by clicking on the receive to the send, or vice versa. Then what you need to do is get that out of your hand, and then no, you do want that in your hand. I'm sorry. You want to click on this receive. No, not that way. So you want to right click on it. So yeah, so this box you highlight, I don't even know that it's the box. I think, yeah, it's just the pressure plate altogether, or the loot spawner wherever. Anywhere on this loot spawner, you right click and you put what you want in there to give to whoever. If you're making a maze and at the end of the maze you have a chest, you want a chest to appear with their prize in it, then you would have, this is the prize stone in this case. But so once you put that in there, nothing was spawning before because I didn't have anything in there because I didn't know this. But once you have something placed in what you want to appear, the sack will appear. Now this sack appeared because that's what I had it set to. I had it set to, it's a little bit hard to see in here because of the lighting. So I have it, the type to show as a sack. You can have it a holiday gift. You could have it any one of these treasure chests. Let's do the diamond one like I wanted to earlier. And first of all, let's loot this thing, and then I have to reset it. And so we'll let's just put in this. And then, so when you step on it, of course, and it's a 1x1 block area. So now you have your diamond chests that just spawned. So yeah, it's a 1x1 area, I guess. And so then you can click on it, you can get your loot, and there you go, and you have to reset it for the next person. So that's really cool. So I do like actually having the idea of having a maze, or either underground or something, and then have chests spawn, monsters spawn throughout it, some aggressive mobs, some not, some good loot, some bad, or yeah, some good loot, some bad loot, whatever, to see, for your friends to find. So that's really cool. I really like it. So yeah, so you have your now you have the loot spawner, the mob spawner, and you have the hidden wall, which would be cool to put in a maze, that you could hide these things so they wouldn't even see the trigger or anything. They just all of a sudden walk over it and the wall just disappeared. So that's a really cool idea. So yeah, I like that. And then of course you have your arc sign. So very neat. Very nice update. Some other things also were, if you, I think I mentioned earlier, was the not that was the inventory with the lettering being a lot, you can read it better, and the I believe the font on these craft bag blueprints and map art have changed. It seems clear to me. So just a few easy little things. Another thing that is new is the fact that if you have a tamed pet, you can, and where did my pixies go? Well, we'll come out here to my tamed pets. I do have some out here, and we'll see what else is new. There is a way to push around your pets now with the gauntlet, so you can move them easily. Okay, so for instance, here we have this golden keepa, which I don't even know why I'm keeping him around. He's actually, I should probably just kill him and get the arc stones. But I just moved him, guys. You know how they get stuck? They've gotten stuck in there. I can, put a block of something under there. I can click on him and put the stone. So now he's out of the ground. But yeah, you can move them all around just by right or left clicking on them. You can put them where you want to put them. That's so cool. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little too much fun with this guy, this poor thing. So that's really cool. A lot of times my pets do get stuck in ground and it's a glitch, and now I'll be able to get them out. So that's really cool. So one of the other things is they have changed the music when you are in a cave, I guess. There's new cave music and glider sound. The glider still sounds the same to me. Oh, I guess there's a little like wind rushing sound. A little bit. It's real subtle. I mean, I don't remember hearing that before, but I mean, half the time I don't even have my sound on very loud. So I guess that is what they're talking about. If it's not, and you guys know, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm not sure if it's new or not or what. But apparently there's new cave music, so we're just gonna jump down into a hole over here and see what this music is all about. So we're in the cave. Where is it? Where is it? So yeah, I guess it is. I again, it's real subtle. I don't really hear it too much. So we will go back. Oh, so this is new. I was just hit my. I know this is definitely new now. The UI for the teleport. I think it's all of your different ones. Like this is different. The board is just outlined a little bit more. It's a little more clear, and that's really cool. Um, if we hit map, that goes black. I don't think that did it before. So yeah, just a real subtle differences. So that is basically it. They did improve some other things. So the UI overhaul, all user interfaces now reworked to match main menu aesthetically. Glider no longer cancels if you touch something on the side or top. Oh, that will be nice. Fireworks can now be hooked to switches, pressure plates, and sensors. Awesome. So changes to auto population of machine trigger names to reduce cases of accidentally overwriting triggers. Fixed item pickup to fill quick slot, then inventory, then make stacks in the same order. Wiring tool inspection, default N key can be brought up even if the wiring tool isn't selected. Oh, okay. That's nice. But you have to have it still equipped, but it doesn't mean you have to have it on. And flares can now be thrown further, which, I don't even use flares very much, but hey, whatever. They fixed some bunches of bugs. They fixed the gauntlet animation pop in some cases where the UI screens are closed. Warm worms now spawn in correct locations. I had issues with those spawning in stalactite, not stalactite, but bedrock area and stuff instead of the stalactite or further down. And fix the player map icon so it tracks moving players. And so yeah, that is it. Oh, fix the non-functional character swimming animations. So some bug fixes, and they have taken out all the holiday stuff with the ghost creatures and holiday presents are gone, and all that. So that is it. So a nice little quick update. Not too bad. I'm really excited to try out some of these new machines and set up different things. Maybe I'll have to do a coming video of something like an underground maze and do like a little contest or something would be fun. And we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, I really think these are going to be a lot of fun and cool. It's kind of expanding our multiplayer a little bit more using the moot using the loot and mob not sensors, but spawners. Yes, yes, Jen, use your words. So yeah, I think that's just going to allow us to, be able to play with other people in nicer ways and a lot more fun with them with the mob and loot spawners, which will be a lot of cool. And I can see using the disappearing wall and having like a secret treasure behind there with a really bad guy, like a thing or something behind it, and he's going to attack you once you get too close. And then if you win, then you get what's inside the treasure. That would be fun. So yeah, I think that's it for this update. I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.